Most people, when they watch CSGO, they see it as like guns and shooting. I see it as strategies and timings, and it's not about whoever has a massive gun and can kill. It's all about who's more patient, who's smarter. You don't need to be fit, you don't need to be tall, like you don't have to have good genetics to be in it. Anyone can just pick it up. So that's what makes it a good game.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Melbourne for PAX Australia, the last real-life audition leg of the ROG Join the Republic journey. We will be meeting Chad Burchill, otherwise known as SPUNJ, captain of Team Australia. Let's head inside and get this show on the road. This is a global hunt to uncover the next generation of CSGO megastars. 8 influencers from the gaming scene serve as captains. Each of them will select the 4 best amateurs from their territory to play for his team.
It's a really interesting concept. It's cool to give amateur and semi-pro players a chance to do what I did so many years ago and get their feet wet in professional Counter-Strike, especially in Sweden, the home of CS, really.
We need to walk with a bit of attitude. We need to get back to the original Renegades Vox Seminole vibe that we had. And if we can bring that, we're going to trash these American noobs.
My name is Chad Burchill and my in-game alias is SPUNJ.
To check as much as he can, but I think SPUNJ has played this damn too well. Did he not see him? 1 second! Oh my God, SPUNJ, please, my heart!
I started playing Counter-Strike when I was 14 years old. I started back in a local LAN cafe in Perth and just built my way up through the scene throughout Australia. Transitioned into being a professional when I turned 18 in the Championship Gaming Series and started taking it more seriously from then on.
He was basically the in-game leader of the first Australian team to get picked up by a major organisation overseas. So I really feel he was the one who brought the Australian scene into the spotlight, I guess.
Meow, 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 meow.
I'm a street cat at this point. I'm not just your everyday house cat.
His streams are entertaining. He's definitely a funny guy to watch, and he's also a good player. So it's two in one, I guess.
One highway.
I'm also on the side when I have free time at home. I like to stream CS and teach the community.
They can't come through your events, don't worry about it, but big flank's open.
By watching the best players playing the game, you can learn from them to get better.
Does he have school tomorrow? Yeah, so it's probably bedtime pretty soon, I'd assume.
What I've seen and heard, he's like one of the best IGLs in Australia.
So what exactly is the selection process here? How are you going to be picking these players?
So people are going to come to the ROG booth and they're going to be playing against me and doing King of the Hill. And they'll be picking players from that pool who will go and play a 5v5 against each other on Sunday. And we'll be looking to see the best players and taking it from there.
They're live already. That's it. All right, and it looks like SPUNJ has got the first frag on Nathan too. All right. SPUNJ has taken it. That's 10-4.
It was easy to tell while evaluating the players who was good and who wasn't. If you sat down and you knew your controls and config and stuff, it was good to see that they had that kind of insight in the game. Could also tell by the way that they were positioning their crosshair and how they approached it, and then how much it meant to them to win the matches. I could see like they were keen and really passionate about the game. In the beginning, it started out slow. We didn't have as many people through the door and the skill I was pretty scared for the Australian team, but it picked up and I had some people actually beat me in the 1v1s, which was surprising.
How's it feel being the first person to make it to 5 wins?
Yeah, pretty good. Good to get on the board early. I'm a pretty diverse player. I'd say my rifling's really sharp. I'm good in team. And obviously I want the chance. I know I'm good enough to be in the team.
Thank you very much, Sean. All right, thank you very much. We will see you tomorrow.
Good morning, guys and girls, and welcome back to PAX Arena. Right now, we have our ROG Join the Republic Challenge.
SPUNJ, it is the final day, and we have 10 people left. You need to pick 4 from those 10. What's going on? How is it going to happen?
We got the classic 5v5 going on today on Dust 2, the home of Counter-Strike basically. These boys are going to be going head-to-head in front of the massive audience here at PAX, and the pressure can really get to you in this kind of environment, and that's what we want to see if they can, deal with it before getting selected to come to Sweden with me. Watching the people playing against each other, it's a bit more different. I have to focus on like their crosshair placement or if they know their settings and stuff while they're warming up. So there's a couple of factors I look at.
Have you ever played on a stage before in front of this many people?
No,
it's not easy.
Good.
The pressure gets to you, you can crack.
Okay,
It doesn't take a lot. Wasted penguins. He's off the nut, he's got one.
The donut. Fantastic to see. HPR with a nice angle there.
I was that player that could have potential to go somewhere, but I never got that opportunity. So I guess with this, like, if I was chosen to go to Sweden, the possibilities are endless. Like, who knows what could come out of it.
What is going on, man?
It's a little diggle.
SPUNJ had picked me to join his team because I've been playing for a very long time. Just the chance to go overseas to represent Australia, to play, it's just such a big step.
My name is Hayden, and my in-game name is Focus, because sometimes I have trouble focusing.
6 guys who are standing out right now.
Oh, 2 people on each team have...
But once I'm focusing, then you'll remember my name.
See what he's doing there, looking towards the ground. He's making the hitbox harder to find. So these are the good things that you want to see from people. But the eco is getting turned on its head right now.
I'm currently trying to get better at the game since I just got free time. I just finished high school, so I put many hours into practice. That's what I believe it is to be a professional player.
Storyline of the dream.
Oh, nice. Gets first kill.
He knows one's coming from... Oh, he's going to go down there. Alrighty, that was an intense match right there.
Yes, well, Team Paulo takes it out here at the PAX Arena stage.
For me, a good player and a great player are separated by mentality. That's all it comes down to. Everyone can aim, everyone can use a mouse, but it's the mentality which wins out.
Yeah, this is going to be a hard choice. There was quite a few good players I was watching just there. I think there was standouts quite obviously on the scoreboard, but this decision is not an easy one.
I think SPUNJ picked me because I think me and him think a lot alike.
I've never been in Europe before. Love to go to tournaments and stuff like that. So just to be in one will just be amazing. I would absolutely love the opportunity to do that.
I'm a driven player. I would love to get the opportunity to play with SPUNJ.
I'd be ecstatic, the happiest I've probably ever been if I get the chance to compete overseas and play for the global finals.
Most people just see this as a free trip to Sweden, but I couldn't care where it was in the world. It could be in Australia, I'd still go to it because it's for the experience to get better as a player, not the experience to just see the world.
I don't know where to start. I think the standout from Team SPUNJ would have to be Insanity. He'd be the first guy who we're going to be taking to Sweden.
Insanity, congratulations.
From Team Paulo, I think Dioxide was a big standout, so he'll be the second guy joining us to come to Sweden.
Dioxide, mate, congratulations. Come on up.
Congratulations, mate. I was really impressed by Toniac today, so Toniac, you're the next guy.
Congratulations, mate. Come up to the front. One more we're looking for.
So this one's really hard. Looking at the players that I picked so far and the last role within the team that I think that we need to fill, I'm going to have to look for an AWPer. And the best AWPer that I think I saw on the server was HPR Hyper.
Oh, well done, mate. Congratulations. Give it up. It's Team Australia heading over to DreamHack Sweden.
I played well, but I didn't get through. My opponents outplayed me, so I didn't get through to Sweden, but at least I got to play.
I think the demands, playing professionally in Australia you have to give up a lot because to make it pro, there's so limited amount of slots for players here. So for me, I always tell people to make sure that they finish their schoolwork, that's very important. But once you become a pro, it's 110% of your time, you need to be watching demos. You can't just be content with being okay at the game.
Since I heard my name, I was so excited and just smiling, but just the chance to go overseas and play with SPUNJ is just a dream come true, pretty much.
Going forwards in this competition, do you think Australia can kind of pose a threat against the other teams?
I hope so. I think we can beat the Germans. Those guys are normally onliners, and the French are waving the white flag usually. So if we can beat those two teams, I'll be pretty happy. I think the Swedes will be the top dog as per usual, but I'm excited, get some good results.
I'd like to see us, at least win a game. Get to the top 4 would be nice in Sweden. I think the big dogs, the Swedish side with Makalele leading them, will be the one to look out for. So if we go up against them, if we do all right, if we play a solid game, I'd be happy with that.
Yeah, it's really scary to wrestle against like people like Makalele, like because we're here like in Australia, like we're not as advanced as those guys. So it's gonna be interesting to see what will happen during boot camp and see if we can actually take those guys on.
Our time at PAX Australia has come to an end, everybody, and SPUNJ has successfully chosen a team that will be moving forward into the rest of the competition boot camps and the final at the start of next year in Sweden. Thank you very much for tuning in. We'll see you in the next episode.
Sign up for your local audition now at therepublicawaits.com.